REISS系は本物の Oh, okay. I don't know, man. I, I'm making a REISS build to rival the HELOS build that I made earlier. You know, the one that did 13 million damage in one hit. It's not gonna rival that, but it's gonna rival the current HELOS meta build. Which is technically mine, because mine's the best. No, okay, it's fine. I'm making a REISS build. I'm gonna try and do at least 5 million damage on winner on REISS. That is respectable. That is very respectable. Now, for the build, we are going to be running every single support and Conquer 2. So we're going to do a solo one first, checking it out on the female Titan raid, and with ODM, because that's the current HELOS meta, they do about 1.5 to 2.5 million damage on the HELOS meta, I'm pretty sure. So that's the damage that I'm aiming for, and if I can get that much damage, then I can proudly say that I have surpassed the HELOS meta with REISS, you know, so it's gonna be sensational. Let me show you guys the build. So on font, and why on earth do I have explosive on? So sorry about the noise in the back, by the way. I don't know what's going on. Should I wait for that to pass before I keep recording? I can't be bothered. So looking up. I think it's stopped. So perks: Peerless Commander as support. For our family support, we're using Font of Inspiration. For our offense, we're using Eviscerate, Core, Flame Rhapsody. That's the main thing, do not skip that. And for our defense, I'm using Invincible. It's just kind of useful, to be honest. It's like, it's just nice to have, you know. Artifacts: Bicorn with damage, Crystal Necklace with crit damage. Actually, you know what? I don't have. Wait. Let me ask these guys if they have Crystal Necklace with crit damage. Now, Prestige. What's my voice chat on? Okay, Prestige Scrolls, Apotheosis, Gambler, Crescendo, Quake Strike Tactician. Equip any serum you want. It's just used for Apotheosis. I'm using Attack Serum. I'm not going to be shifting, so. Blades, of course. The next time we're going to be using Spears. Oh yeah, and make sure you unlock shifting. Now, that is the build. Let me see if these guys have a necklace. Let me get that crystal necklace. I didn't use that in my Helo. No, I used it in the Helos build. I didn't use it in the Shiki / Ackerman build. That one I posted yesterday. I assume yesterday. I don't know. But I'm posting that before I post this. I posted that video and I got to 9 million damage with Ackerman. Probably could have done 10 with Shiki. I could have done more then, but I mean, it's fine. Whatever. Let me get this done for you guys. I didn't shout out anyone. So first, shout out JDGDV Pro, our beloved one and only channel member. Next, shout out to Ahiru, the one who gave us HELOS last time. He is back with another stellar performance, being one of the buffers. And then shout out to Solid for being a buffer, also coming back from the last video, from the HELOS video even, and also the last video. Now then, yeah, right here. Are you sure you got enough money for this? You know what? I've been broke on gold for so long. Stop bangings. I feel like whenever I stop talking, it stops. But I start talking, anyways. Alright, here we are. Good thing about this is that we don't actually have to do the cutscene, we can just skip it. So, flare, oh, do ex machina. I actually don't get the reference for that, I don't know what it's from. Yeah, flare, command, and... okay, nice one. Conquer actually does make Titans take more damage, so don't forget to use that. And yeah, 900k, 500k. What are we doing here? Okay, I think I'm actually just really bad. Oh, I know why I'm not doing enough damage. I don't have gear shifts on max, so I'm not getting the maximum speed damage. Yeah, I turned it down last video because I was too quick. Alright, now we can actually start doing stuff. Oh, come on. Give me you. This is like the most annoying raid boss to fight, in my opinion. Now, 1 million, 1.1, 700,000 on the arm, so it doesn't count. 1.3, that's a win. So that's like very bottom of HELOS builds, to be honest. But for a race, I mean, this literally is a buffing build. So I'm gonna take whatever I can get, you know. How did you fling me this far? Oh, the flares are gone. Yeah, flares are gone. And I still did 900,000, so that's sensational. Also, I do need to get my apotheosis bar up. That's fine. I don't have Conquer on, but I still should be doing, yeah, a million. Okay, 1.2. Alright. So that's that. I don't care about skin, so I'm just gonna let Aaron kill me. We're doing 1.3, 1.4 million max damage. Lower end is about 1 million. So that's not actually that bad. That's what, like 1.25 HELOS is a, no, 1.25 REISS is a HELOS build. I'm taking that as a win. I'm taking that as a massive win. To compare REISS to HELOS, sensational. The only thing is I have way too much defense. Anyways. So now we're gonna do a Thunder Spear build where we can get the maximum damage, and we're gonna have some buffers, which is gonna be nice. And I might even test Heavenly Restriction, you know what I'm saying? Just to be even more sensational, you know? I could have done it with Shiki and Ackerman as well, to be honest. Then I would have lost out Rage Mode. I still think it would have been better to have Heavenly Restriction. Yeah, anyways. I got Heavenly Restriction for this build anyways. So, this guy is taking his sweet time, bro. Do I really have that much defense? I literally only have Invincible on. Alright, there we go. Now, I feel like my background is... yeah, it's glowing. Alright, wow, stop. Yeah, it's like... look. If it focuses on my hand. On the exposures, there's a lot of sun. Oh, then let's lock in. Alright, let's lock in. Alright, here we are. I am going to be using... no, I can't use Heavenly Restriction because I need Flame Rhapsody on. So that's a Shiki only thing. So I can make the Shiki build even better. I might do that at the end of this video. But yeah, let us go into... this video is going to be ruined by that. Anyways, I'm putting these two on. Simple does not increase my damage, it simply decreases their HP. I just can't be bothered to do all that. Oh yeah, let me get Revolving Pierce on. Alright, here goes nothing. We got the full build of people. Full squad of people. You're gonna see the maximum potential of REISS with ton of spears. Yeah. I might even throw an extra segment, do Heavenly Restriction on that Shiki and see just how much we can get. The only thing is I won't be able to use Revolving Pierce, so there's that. there. So Quake Strike and all, yeah, I just have to basically just buff myself and all that jazz. I might have to turn down my gear shift again because I am abnormally quick my days. The HELOS and the Fritz buff together it's so crazy. Like I'm lagging badly. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. Please don't miss, thank you. How are we actually being through? That was like the one perfect setup. Okay, 3 million in the regular hit. Where am I aiming at? 3 million in the regular hit. If I throw a pierce, it's gonna... Oh my days. I hate this game. Whoa, 5 million. That wasn't even on Nape. Okay, so we hit our 5 million mark. Without Crescendo, without Nape. Let's see what we can do with these. This guy, he loves his iframes. I hate Ryder, bro. I actually despise Ryder. Alright, here we go. How much is that? 6.7 million. Sensational. I still think we can go way higher, seeing as we got 300k on a regular. Oh, Conquer was on actually. So yeah, we can definitely get like 7-8 million. But REISS is crazy, to be honest. And yes, I'm gonna continue to call it REISS for as long as I live. 7.7 million damage, yeah. Madness, actually madness. With that, the REISS build is complete. It's been tested and tried and tested, same thing. And next video is an Arler build that does 100 million damage in one hit. It's gonna be crazy. If you want to watch the... Hold up. 7.2 mil. So there's like consistent 7 mils at this point.